On the evening of January 6th, when we reconvened to take the certification of the election results from our states, I actually spoke with Speaker Pelosi on the dais, and she brought up a bipartisan bicameral commission to me at that point in time. I introduced a bill to create a bipartisan bicameral commission. We had some questions about how this would be implemented, and Speaker Pelosi decided instead to put forth her own select committee that we now know is a completely partisan process. It's very disappointing because I think all of us were looking forward to our first hearing next week to be able to get answers to some of the questions that were raised by Leader McCarthy, by Ranking Member Banks, and by Jim Jordan. But we're not going to get those answers in even a partisan manner on this committee because she chose to take the unprecedented step to try and veto our own members. We are going to continue to ask questions. And frankly, there are many unanswered questions about why this Capitol was so unprepared. And the key question, as Leader McCarthy said, is, are we in a better position now, security-wise? There are many issues that we saw in Capitol Police, IG reports and others that laid out reasons why our officers didn't have the equipment, they didn't have the training, and they didn't have the preparation and the backup to adequately address what happened on January 6th. Why? And what have we done? What has the Speaker done? And more importantly, what has she asked the Capitol Police Board that is made up of her own appointee? What have they done to put this Capitol complex in a situation to address another security issue? Those questions would have been asked, and those questions will still be asked, regardless of whether or not she continues to play politics. And I'll end with this by saying, I've seen and witnessed political violence personally out on a baseball field in Virginia just a few short years ago. I've seen what well-trained Capitol Police officers like David Bailey and Crystal Griner were able to do to run toward gunfire as we ran away from it. And it's disappointing to see that our Capitol Police officers, who I witnessed that bravery that day, are still not put in a position to be able to make sure that another type of January 6th would not happen again. She needs to answer questions. We were hoping to get those answers, but unfortunately, we're not going to.